going to say, well, we're exposed to all that threat.
Morning.
Hi.
Hello, this is Joe Rizzo.
Hey, Joe.
How's everyone today?
So far, so good. This is Robin. Thanks for that follow-up, Joe, on that email.
Oh, you're very welcome. We're having folks follow up on that already. So
Yes, that's great. Thank you. We're just gonna wait another minute. We need Greg, and we need Hanif. Here's Greg.
Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see if Hanif is coming.
Robin.
Hi.
There.
Committee, so. I'm just texting to see if Hanif is coming. All right, he didn't respond yet, but if he does, I'll let you know. But so we are good to go, Lynn. We're already live streaming the meeting.
Okay, I just need to turn up my my volume. I can't hear that well, so bear with me.
Okay.
All right, so good afternoon, everybody. I am going to call the meeting to order. And first on the agenda is the approval of minutes. Hope everybody had a chance to review the minutes. And are there any questions on the minute?
Here's Hanif coming. Oh, he just left. Well, Joe, you can motion and then Lynn can second. Oh, here's Hanif.
I
back.
can motion.
Either.
Okay, so I'll motion and then I can second.
Joe can motion.
you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, motion to approve, and then you can second.
I will second.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Abstentions? Okay. We are all set with the minutes. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to review the draft 2021 statements. And we have our auditors here, Tom and John. So I am going to pass it over to you guys. So if you'd like to take the meeting, please do.
You hear me?
I can hear you.
We hear you, Hanif.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Morning.
fine.
Thanks for inviting us here, and my name's Tom Zuber, and John Rankowitz is here also.
Can't hear.
And well, I'm
I
sorry.
have to go in and go back out. Hold on.
We can hear you, Tom. I don't think yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, should I wait till he comes back or?
Let's wait 1 minute
Okay.
for him.
I can just give, what we'll do is John's going to share his screen while I make a few comments on the basic financial statements while we're waiting. John, do you have that ability? If not, I can share mine.
Got it.
My screen, everyone can see that?
Yep. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Yes, I can
Okay.
hear now. Yeah.
Okay,
Great. All
Very
right.
fine.
So, so we'll walk through the basic financial statements. You should have received in your board packet the basic financial statements, the letter of communication, as well as the investment audit. As you know, with these financial statements, fairly similar to prior years, we still are waiting for certain information relating to some of the investments in the bonds, so they will impact the statement slightly once we get that information back. But we have completed a majority of the work for the basic financial statement. So once we get that information, we'll reflect that in the financial statements. The audit opinion does look a little bit different in those financial statements because we did have to implement a new audit standard or a few audit standards this year. It really just impacted our audit opinion and then the letter of communication. So there's just a few modifications to those. But overall, the audit went very smoothly. And what we'll do is John will just walk through a few of the financial highlights. So what we did was just put an executive summary together of the basic financial statements. The information that's in this summary does come right from the audit report, but we felt it'd be a little easier to walk through this versus the long audit report. But of course, if you have any questions, we'll be happy to respond to those. So John, do you want to go right ahead and walk through a couple of the bullet points?
So here's this first page here, statement of net position. This is page 6 of the audit report. So as Tom mentioned, we're just going to focus on a couple of the statements, just to be a little bit more focused, give you the highlights here. The statement of net position, so your balance sheet, and there's comparative balances here, so you can see what you had last year compared to what you have this year. Kind of the big activity this year is really the emergency loan program and the payoffs of those balances through the Fast Forward Monroe program. So you see the balance outstanding last year for the emergency loan program significantly decreased compared to last year. The receivable on the books actually that you see up at top, $450,000. This is actually related to some payments due from Monroe County still related to those emergency loans. So those were applied, but still waiting for the cash as of year end. Okay. Towards the bottom of the report here, the net positions. So your equity, your net position. We can see that your net position at year end was $7.1 million. A new piece here that you didn't have last year is this restricted balance. And what that is that one of your loan program or the revolving loans that you processed this year was actually funded by a state grant called a GAIN project. It's an agricultural based grant. And those funds are expected to be used to set up a revolving loan fund moving forward. So as they get paid back, those funds can be used to issue new loans. And that's where this restricted balance comes from. But your overall net position at the end of the year is $7.1 million.
John, I'm sorry, what's the restricted again?
So you received a state grant
Okay.
for the loan? Okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
Nope, no problem. And in fact, we'll go to the statement of activities, the changes in net position, your income statement here. And we can see the state aid payment for that amount right here up in the revenue section here. So again, here's your income statement. This is page 7 of the report. and comparative amounts. And we can see kind of the big changes year to year, really up in the revenue section here. Bond fee income, so you closed on 4 bond projects last year. You didn't have any this year for those. The emergency loan program, that support fee, that's the amount that came from the IDA to help you set up the emergency loan program. We talked about the state aid, so the GAIN grant for your loan program. Something that's a little different than that initial draft you've received, just to point that out, you see a line here for miscellaneous income. So that changed slightly. That will be in the final drafts of the report. What that is that's a reimbursement for a payment that was previously made to the Greater Rochester Partnership related to the Make Monroe Home Program. So they didn't spend all their money. They sent sent that amount back. That's where that miscellaneous income comes from. So we ended up breaking that out. So it's a little bit different. On the expense side, overall, you're pretty consistent. However, the rewards programs were down. And at the bottom, we do have those bullet points just talking about the fewer participation in some of those reward programs. That's where that decreases. Economic development, you did have some additional projects out there for BOCES, same GRE gardening and RMSC. So there was an increase there, but overall down about $140,000, $150,000 for your expenses. Management expenses pretty consistent with last year. What your overall change in that position was a decrease of $340,000. Okay, and so we can see that you ended the year with $7.1 million in that position. So still ended the year financially strong, but did have a decrease this year.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
No, I'm all set. This is Joe Rizzo. Thank you for the summary.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm good
great
with it.
summary.
Yeah, I'm good with it too. It's all money.
Very good.
Okay. And then, John and Tom, will you be at the board meeting presenting this, or Greg, will you be doing that?
No,
Tom, I believe you guys were attending this year, right?
Yeah, I have you on my calendar to attend the meeting next week,
Okay, all right.
the 22nd at noon, correct?
23rd.
Oh, 23rd. I don't have you on the schedule for the 23rd, but I
Good
do
thing I
now.
said something.
Robin, just to check that date, isn't it the 23rd?
Yes, it's the 23rd, and I think it's at 3.
Yes, it's 3 o'clock. Especially a call meeting outside the regular
Right.
scheduled.
Yeah,
Yep. So I do have it on my schedule now. I think I was referring to the IDA meeting. I apologize, on the
Yeah.
22nd.
okay. All right, so there's no other questions then? Well, thank you both for putting this together for us. I do appreciate it. And now I just want to get a motion to recommend the audit to the full board.
So moved.
And a
Second, Joe Rizzo.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Great job. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, so now we did that. Now we need to review the audit committee charter. We need to re-adopt it. There are no changes in it. So again, I'm just going to ask, are there any questions concerning this? Any comments? Okay,
I'm
so,
fine. Joe Rizzo, I'm fine.
and so am I going to do a motion here, Robin? Okay, so can I have a motion to accept, to re-adopt this?
So moved.
Motion to accept.
Okay, a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Okay, thank you so much. Now, the next is to review policies and procedures. We have the Code of Ethics that was in our packet. We have the Internal Controls Policy also in our packet, and the Whistleblower Policy. Again, I just need to know any questions when you reviewed this stuff, any concerns, anything that needs to be explained.
Lynn, I don't have it in front of me, but I think Barry made some changes to the whistleblower.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I made
Okay.
just an insertion, basically that the whistleblower policy and the protections of the whistleblower policy not only protect reporting violations under the Code of Ethics, but I also added the sexual harassment prevention policy and the conflict of interest policy there as well, so that those protections, so it's clearer that those protections would cover all of those reporting obligations under those respective policies.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Good catch.
Is that the only
Yeah.
change? Is that the only edit here?
Correct. There was no changes to the other two policies.
Mhm.
I didn't see anything else. Okay.
Okay. All right, so I guess I will ask a motion. Barry, thank you for explaining that.
No
And
problem.
I will ask for a motion
So move.
and
Second, Joe Rizzo.
okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstain? Okay, that's great. Next on our agenda is the discussion of governance committee self-evaluation. I guess we don't need to vote or anything on this, correct, Robin?
Correct. Did you just have to discuss it? And honey, if you don't have it in front of you, but you all did the same thing for yes, like you all said yes for everything. So there were no issues flagged.
There's no issues. Okay,
This was Joe Rizzo. This was easy, folks. So people are doing a good job here.
Yeah.
I say it's Robin and Hamid. That's that's our agenda, guys, unless there's other matters that we need to discuss. It's sunny out, it's St. Patty's Day.
I'm all set.
All right, so I guess we just need a motion to adjourn then.
So move.
Second? Did Joe already
second.
disappear? Okay, all right, thanks, Joe. All right.
Thanks for the
everybody.
heads up, Robin, because I was on my way out the door.
Oh, so yeah, this was quick. And everybody saw we are on Zoom next week.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Have a
It's gonna
great
be
day,
good.
everybody.
All right.
Enjoy the sun.